Restaurants Back for Seconds adds more content to the base game, adds a new mechanism, and tweaks an old one. Gapcloser Games provided this in exchange for an honest review. I'll link to my Rival Restaurants review at the end if you're not sure about how gameplay works. Today, I'm just focusing on the new stuff. 8 new chefs are here to battle it out in the 6 new restaurants. 2 of the chefs, Frida Bierzeller and Lord Prescott T. Worthington III, can be used in Kitchen Squad, Rival Restaurants 2-player game. There are 9 new action cards to give you bonuses, stick it to other chefs, or both. Check out Trojan Course, take back everything you just traded, and keep everything they gave you, not including recipes. You also get 50 new recipes, 25 basic and 25 gourmet. There are Indian, Peruvian, Jamaican, Greek, and more. This includes new recipes for the restaurants in the base game. The biggest addition are event cards. Before Day 1's Money and Move phase, draw and read aloud the top card. Place it face up on its deck so all can see what's coming. Before Day 2's Money and Move phase, move this card to the special stand to show it's now in effect. Discard it at the end of the day and repeat this process for the rest of the game. In the base game, you could do 4 things at the island. Sell chocolate, take out the trash, buy upgrades, and buy action cards. Now, if you've the basic and or gourmet recipe book upgrades, you may also receive one of those effects as if you just cooked. Add in the new content, deal with events to the best of your ability, and take advantage of the new island rule to mitigate luck. That's Rival Restaurants Back for Seconds. Our plays of Rival Restaurants, including the Back for Seconds expansion, take 65 to 75 minutes, including setup and takedown. The timed and simultaneous phases help. The expansion doesn't take up any extra table space. The events add just enough planning and complexity that I now suggest saving this for at least experienced kids aged 9 and up. In our third game of Rival Restaurants Back for Seconds, the first event forced us to flip Carbtastic cards face down until the deck were filled. Our new event banned us from talking during the round. Mom had needed bread for 4 rounds. She drew a card. Bread! Me and Dad pointed at her immediately, then high-fived. She paid $200 to the bank in shame. Rival Restaurants Back for Seconds' new chefs seem really powerful, maybe even too powerful. Abuela Saltada can substitute an ingredient from the same market as the one needed. Even though she racks up garbage, that can be dealt with, and you'll cook almost every round. The British chef punishes other players. The new restaurants add more variety, choices, and abilities. If your family dislikes sticking it to one another, stay away from the British pub. The events can be beneficial, brutal, or rather neutral. My favorite prevents players from pointing or putting their elbows on the table for the round. Mom does finger guns all the time, so it's impossible for her not to point. The new action cards are great. I love the one that allows you to keep everything in a tray, including garbage. I think being able to use the cookbooks at the island is so beneficial. I hope that the reprinted base rulebook adds this as a variant. Rival Restaurants Back for Seconds adds a bunch of variety to a game that was already pretty loaded. Even the biggest change, events, don't affect length or complexity by a great deal. For about $25 Canadian, I think fans of the game will find a lot to like here. If you didn't already enjoy the base game though, I doubt this will change your mind.